Hello. I know it's not Dead by Daylight for once, but I'm not playing Dead by Daylight. We're gonna play this game. It's a game that I recommended to play by someone, and someone named Jordan. It's called The Sinking City. We're gonna see what it's about. But why though? Why the mirror? I think there might be a problem with your boat, good sir. It seems to be under the sea. Alright. I didn't think that's how water worked, but okay. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially. Not even gonna try to say that name. Ooh, gun.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
You know what? You probably will. Cabinet. Ah, interesting. See, you have to hold. Camera.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Yeah. Alright. Hello, good sir.
Now get out!
Ah, I see, I see.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
That's
Nice
an
suit.
eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
Oh.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
What's the deal with
Reaching
this city?
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Sure. The
Tell me
flood?
about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding.
Ah,
Now
I
the city
see.
is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You know, sure, you tell yourself that.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
What's that supposed to mean?
Can you tell me a little about
What's
Mr.
that supposed to mean?
Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Ah, I see. Well, considering I'm in somewhere
I'll
to
need a place to
stay.
lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill
What do
your
you
days,
do?
Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well,
What's
how
the
do I
best
get
way
to
to get around Oakmont?
I mean, Devils.
I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Ah.
Other
What else did
places?
you mark?
Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Oh. Interesting.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Alright. Sure. I don't play many games like this anymore. I play too much Dead by Daylight. What's going on
I
over here?
don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested.
Ah,
Go away.
The name's
That's what he means
Charles
by he
Reed.
stands
I'm a
out.
private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
You don't believe him.
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Who are the
I take it
Innsmouthers?
you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since
Fish
the police
faced,
burned
huh?
Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Ah, of course. What do you know about
I've
my
heard you're the man to
vision?
speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Seems reasonable.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a
Definitely
certain
it.
royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Definitely a blessing. Well, I'll
Mr.
go find your
Throgmorton.
son.
Let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did
Vera?
you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
Oh,
See. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
alright.
Where's
Where's
the house
the
where this all
house?
happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
You know what?
As
I'll
much
just
as
do
I'm
that.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Oh, it's this house, isn't it? Flashlight. Let's see what's going on in here now. It's got much around the edges. Got a can of something. Interesting noises. Upstairs. Oh. Blood.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
That doesn't.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Alright. You.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
You good?
I
Tell me
want
what
to know
happened.
what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. Is that or starve?
You got that right.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Who is
Who
this
is Kay?
Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Alright, interesting. Biblical, a godly figure named Kay, got it.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I see.
I'll
But
leave
I
it to
have
it.
to go.
Take care of yourself, Will.
I'll go
Please.
figure it out.
Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or
I don't fucking know yet.
did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. And the police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
You know, understandable.
Choo-choo.
Alright, that was interesting. I'm looting your house. Metal. Oh. Huh. Hell
I
happened
can
to your
barely
face?
recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Huh. Hell's happening? I don't like the look of that. Oh. What am I looking for with this?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
I don't like this distortion that's
Seems
going
like
on.
Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Good for them. More alcohol.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Interesting, interesting. Anything just to watch? No. What the? What? Oh. Okay. Okay then, I know what that means. I see, I see. Oh.
What's happening?
That's what happened here, what happened here?
Take this, ape face.
What? Ape? You just shoot the man and then you get beaten to a pulp?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
The hell? Happened here. You? This definitely happened first.
What's happening?
This would have happened second.
Take this, ape face.
This would have happened third.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
I see. Albert Throgmorton attacked the fishermen in their house. The house as soon as he regained consciousness. Sudden psychotic outburst. Albert fled when wounded. Albert turned unstable. One fisherman is missing. No, it's not right. Sudden psychotic outbursts. Nope. No. Oh, Albert returned unstable. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. I see. Throgmorton's, Albert fled when fled the scene after the flight in the house. I can track and use my supernatural sense. Lewis shot without warning. The Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered damage. Throgmorton is exactly the reason to hate them. Albert returned unstable, and as like Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence. Interesting. And it's oh yeah, for that. Is this him? The hell are you doing?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay, you have fun with that, man. You have fun with that, sir. Alright, so you ran off here. Oh, here. Ah, I see. Ah, interesting.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
see.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I guess that means he's up here. Supposed to be in here now. Oh. Give me supplies.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
I guess it means they're downstairs. What are you?
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Alright, Peter. You're alright. Well, nowhere to go but down. Why can you go up the staircase? Okay. Gunpowder. Nice. On. Padlocked, huh? Just check around down here. Seemed he locked himself in. What the hell? Do I just have a shovel? What is that? Okay. The hell is that? What the hell is that? The hell am I looking at? How am I looking at? That's a camera, that's not a movable. Do I have any bullets, perhaps? The answer is no. Oh wait, I do. Oh. I can't tell if I'm actually hitting her, but it's dodging every shot. Alright. Probably a waste of bullets. Let's go. Huh, I think I found his son.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back.
You're not wrong.
So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
I mean, the evidence leads right to it. It was a
Seems
fisherman.
like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with
Sure.
everything you need.
Save. Alright. So far, seems it's a pretty good game so far. Pretty interesting. I've already been playing for 30 minutes. So yeah.